Hello and welcome to another video by Johnny IELTS. So here in this video, I and two of my students are practicing speaking practice, okay? Are doing speaking practice. So they are brothers. So Mr. Chính and Mr. Dante. I'm just gonna call them Dante and Chính. All right, so we did this one before, of course, I'm sure. Moment. Okay, so let's do a random topic of part one. Let's do 47, staying up late. So, Dante, do you go to sleep early or you stay up late?
Uh, I go I go to sleep early because sleep early can make your brain
Sleeping early,
release.
sleeping early, because
Yes,
sleeping early helps
it helps you relieve stress
relieve
and
or release. Cẩn thận.
le
Which
relieve
one's good?
relieve stress
To
and
relieve stress. Very good. Or you can
uh,
say reduce stress. Nhưng mà chắc
reduce
chắn là không có
stress.
release theo kiểu mà xả stress trong tiếng Việt đâu nha. There's
Yes.
nothing for release stress, but we have relieve stress or reduce stress. Very good. Anything else?
And can make you your eyes are more better, like it's make you decrease vision.
You mean improve vision?
Yeah, improve vision, sorry.
Improve
Improve
vision
vision.
and
Yes.
also memory too. You have to sleep well. You have to sleep well and sleep enough in order to have a good memory. So, Mr. Jin, please, how about you? Do you go to sleep early or you stay up late?
I usually go to sleep early because
Mm.
I always have morning class, so that's why I go to sleep early.
You see, it's echoing. Your voice is echoing. Let's try again, Miss Jin. Mr. Jin, did you say something?
I usually go to sleep early because
Oh,
I
okay. So, Mr. Jin, did you say something?
uh, I usually go to sleep early because uh, I always have morning class too, so that's why
Cái
I
bên
always
chính
go
nó
to
bị
sleep.
vọng lại á.
Yeah.
It's echoing at your side. I don't know why, but okay, okay, so Mr. Jin, did you stay up late when you were a kid? When you were a child, sorry.
No, I don't, because my mom will shout at me when I go to sleep late. I very scared of her when I was a child, so I always follow her.
I see. Hình như là mạng yếu nó cũng gây ra cái vụ mà bị vọng lại á.
Yeah.
It can cause kind of echoing if the internet is bad. Oh dear. Okay, let me check this one. Crispy seems to work well. Yeah, it should work. And echoes and everything. Okay, good. So, Mr. Dante, did you stay up late when you were children? When you were a
uh I didn't stay up late when I were a child because my mom
my
said
mother,
my mom
my
told
mother.
my mother said to us that we should sleep early.
Giọng xuống
And
hạ giọng. Đừng có cao giọng quá. We should. Không phải
we
we should
should
sleep. We should sleep. No, oh my God. Hạ giọng
we
xuống.
should we
Uh,
should we should sleep early for have a
for
to
having better.
have a better vision and relieve stress.
All right.
So
Yeah.
we didn't so I didn't stay up late when I were a child.
When I was a child, I want to say. So Dante, what do you do when you do stay up late?
So
If you have to stay up late, what do you do?
uh I have to I have to stop watching iPads. And I have to tell my mom
And my
I got
mother,
headache. I got headache
I
when
got headache. Yeah.
I got headache when I stay up late.
Okay. So, Chính, please. So, how do you feel in the morning after you stay up late? After you stay up late?
I feel very tired and don't have any motivate to wake up. So I don't usually feel good in the morning when I stay up late.
I see. I understand. I think there is an echo because Dante is sitting next to you, and
Yes.
everything is echoing to the microphone of each other,
Yes.
So I think it would be better if one of you wear headphones. Bây giờ một bạn trong hai bạn đeo headphone thử xem.
Yes, I'm wearing headphone right now.
Interesting. So why is it echoing? I don't understand.
I don't know what.
I see. I wish I was better. I wish I was better with technology. Anyway, so let's go to the topic of jewelry. Jewelry? Jewelry are the thing that people wear just
This
to
is
make,
no.
yeah, nam trang, nữ trang gì đó, trang sức. Okay, so jewelry. Do you often wear jewelry? Chính?
No, I don't. Forever I will not wear jewelry because it doesn't make you much better when you wearing them. And I don't often wear them, and I never wear them before.
I see. So, like in Vietnam, there's a tradition that a lot of males, they wear jewelries. They wear like these chains around their neck. It's like a protection for their health or something. Giống như là đeo đeo vòng, rồi con trai đeo cái dây chuyền rồi xung quanh cổ, kiểu giống như là để bảo vệ khỏi ma quỷ cái gì đó. It's like that. It's a tradition in Vietnam, but I've heard about it, but of course these days it's not so common. So, Chính, what type of jewelry do you like?
I think rings because it makes your fingers more
It makes what?
like it makes your more like fingers.
It's like because it's echoing, it's hard for me to listen to what you are talking about too. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
kind of hard for
so
me.
I know, but it's fine, don't worry. Okay, Dante. So, what do you often wear jewelry, and what type of
No,
jewelry do you like?
no, I never wear a jewelry. Because
Jewelry.
jewelry.
All right,
Because
jewelry. So basically, let's just look at Cambridge. Okay, Cambridge Dictionary. And let's check the word jewelry. Oh, see, jewelry.
jewelry,
Jewelry.
jewelry, jewelry,
Jewelry. Jewelry. Jewelry.
Jewelry.
jewelry,
Jewelry.
jewelry.
Okay, so Dante, well, do you usually buy jewelry?
So I'm not buying jewelry because jewelry, I know it's jewelry have a lot of expensive things like diamonds,
Yeah,
gold,
expensive things.
yeah, like diamond or ruby, but I don't know how much it costs, and like it's so expensive and I don't want to buy it.
Of course, it has to be expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive. I don't want to buy it.
Jewelry, people buy jewelry because they want to, they want the jewelry to, it's like a keep. It's like a keeping money. It's like a way to keep money and to invest as well. Sometimes the price of jewelry increases.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Dante, why do you think some people wear a piece of jewelry for a long time? Is there any reason?
I think some people wear a piece of jewelry for a long time because they want to I think they want to flex people that
No, don't
they
use the
have
word
a
flex, the dùng từ lóng nha. Don't use slangs because they want to flaunt their wealth. Let's just use the word to
flaunt
to
flaunt
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 their
to flaunt
flaunt their
their
wealth. Đừng dùng những từ lóng như flex nha. Don't use slang in IELTS. Okay, to
to
flaunt
flaunt.
their wealth, flaunt their wealth, or
Okay,
to boast. Nói khoác,
let me try
nói
again.
khoác. Okay, let's try again. Why do you think some people wear a piece of jewelry for a long time?
So I think some people wear a piece of jewelry for a long time because they want to flaunt their wealth to
Their
boast
wealth.
their wealth to
They
post
want to flaunt their wealth.
to flaunt their wealth
Mhm,
to boast any people.
mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
I
Just
see. So,
for
Chính,
any
you think?
reason like that.
I see. So, Chính, what do you think are the reason why some people wear a piece of jewelry for a long time then?
Like
Like
Foxy
Foxy
said,
said,
Dante
Dante
said
said
that
that
people
people
want
want
to
to
show
show
up
up
and
and
want to
want to
want
want
to
to
people
people
know
know
that
that
they are
they are
very
very
rich.
rich.
So
So
that's
that's
why
why
there are
there are
some
some
people
people
wear
wearing a
piece of
piece of
jewelry
jewelry
for a
for a
long
long
time.
time.
Hmm. It's like a kind of investment. They want to keep it for a long time on their body. But you know, there's something called metal allergy. You know, một số người bị dị ứng kim loại á. There's something called metal allergy.
Uh,
Like for example, some people are allergic to zincs, or some people are allergic to copper, you know. And if their skin is so sensitive, they cannot wear these metal allergy. I mean, they cannot wear those jewelry which is made of metal, you know. Also, if I remember right, hmm, what was I about to say? Okay, sometimes they have allergy, and when they use items that contain these metal, their skin will become, there will be rash on the skin, there will be rash on the skin, đỏ ửng da, and of course it's very scratchy, ngứa lắm luôn. It's very scratchy. So not all the time. I don't think people need to wear jewelry. It depends on their body, I think. Now, so let's come to the next topic. Say handwriting, okay? So, Jin, please, do you like handwriting?
Uh,
uh,
no, I
I
don't
don't
like
like
handwriting
handwriting
at
at
all
all
because
because
it's
it's
kind
kind
of
of
slow
slow
when
when
you
you
write
write
something.
something.
I
I
offer
offer
typing
typing
than
than
handwriting.
handwriting.
So tell me, is it because your handwriting is really bad? That's why you don't like handwriting?
Yes, that's the
That's the
first
first
reason.
reason.
The
The
handwriting
That's the
handwriting
reason,
is
because your handwriting is so bad.
very
very
terrible,
terrible,
horrible.
horrible.
Horrible. Okay, why don't you just try to write with pencil, you know, on paper, pencil on paper. It will be better, you know. Everything requires practice. Remember that, please. Now, so do you think handwriting is important?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
depend.
depend.
Uh,
And
when
when
you need
you when
when your
your computer
computers
is
are like
like
uh, broken or
broken or
something,
something,
and
and
you want
you
to
want to
text
text
someone,
someone, so
so instead
instead
of
of
typing
typing
on
on
the
the
computer,
computer,
you
you
can
can
write
write
on
on the
Piece of paper and send
yeah,
them.
piece of
piece of
paper
paper
and
and
put it
put it
in the
in the
letters.
letters.
Oh, I see. But
It's
normally, if their computer breaks down, they would quickly buy a new computer, you know?
but
but
it
it
took a
took a
long
long
time.
time.
Ah, yes, exactly. Now, so Dante, what do you think? Do you think handwriting is important?
I think handwriting is important because if someone like can't uh if someone is deaf, you have to write, you have to write in to uh to let people see that your handwriting, your, I mean your words, what are you saying, and and the handwriting you have, your writing is beautiful, like you can read that. If your writing is ugly, is bad, you can't, like you can't read what are you writing.
What you are writing, nó không phải câu hỏi nha. It's not a question. You can read what you are writing about, you know? Or you can read what you were writing about if you want to say in past tense. Nếu muốn nói quá khứ thì dùng nhẹ của mình. And then,
Yeah.
okay, so Dante, would you prefer handwriting or typing?
I prefer typing because typing is more faster than handwriting, and typing is have a beautiful word, and you can read them. So you can type like just one a few seconds, and you have one or two sentence. That's all.
I see. So, Jen, please, what's the difference between handwriting and typing then? Like, what kind of differences you can mention? Of course, the speed, and then what you use it for.
Okay, so first,
First,
uh, the
the
first
first
difference
difference
is
is
the
the
speed.
speed.
Typing
Typing
is
is
more
more
faster
faster
than
than
handwriting.
handwriting.
Master.
So the
The
handwrite,
handwriting,
the
the
second
second
one,
one,
if
if
your
your
pen pencil
pencil
is
is
got
got
stuck,
stuck,
like the pen
the
will
pen
got
will got
stuck
stuck
by
by
the
the
ink,
ink,
and
and
the
the
pencil
pencil
gonna
gonna
be
be
cracked.
cracked.
So
So
you
you
need
need
to
to
fix the
fix the
problem.
problem.
So,
Mhm.
so
So
about the
about the
typing,
typing,
you
you
just
just
need
need
to
to
type
type
the
the
buttons.
buttons.
So
So
it
it
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter.
It doesn't matter. But okay, so basically, handwriting, people can misread it, you know, to misread, đọc sai á. People can misread handwriting because sometimes people handwriting is terrible.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
that's
the
the
first
first
reason.
reason.
Oh, it's the first reason why you don't like handwriting as well. I see.
Yes.
Yes.
So you know, at every year, doctors they do handwriting and people cannot read it, and then because of that, there's a lot of issues. People die because of that. Do you know that?
Uh,
Uh,
there is
there
a
is a
fact
fact
about
about
It's a
me.
fact,
me
yeah.
that
Teacher, do
teacher,
you
do
know
you know
what?
what?
My
My
dream
dream
job
job
was
was
doctor.
doctor.
Oh, that's why.
I,
I
Is that because your handwriting's terrible? That's why you want to become a doctor? No?
not
not
really,
really,
because
Not
because
I
I
kind
really.
of
kind of
like
like
science.
science.
That's why.
That's why.
Mm. You know, it takes a lot and lots and lots of years and effort to become a doctor.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so Chính, you will eventually study with me biology, sure. I mean, and a lot more subject, surely in the future. So, but still, I think handwriting is something you need to improve, seriously.
Yes.
Yes.
I know that they, right now in Europe and in other countries, they make doctors type the prescription. So they are not writing by hands anymore. Or there's a secretary, you know, secretary, thư ký. There's a secretary of a doctor, or we call them doctor's assistant, like the one who helped the doctor, trợ lý bác sĩ. Then those assistant will help doctor to write the prescription, toa thuốc. And because of that, there will be less problems of misreading the prescription, you know. Anyway, so Dante, what do you think is differences between handwriting and typing?
The differences between handwriting and typing is handwriting is your hand write
Both
into
handwriting by hand, yeah, exactly.
write by hand, and typing is you type in the on the keyboard, and it will
Keyboard.
show on keyboard, and it shows on your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all.
Interesting. Now, so what else then? Okay, so Dante, did you like writing when you were a child? Why not?
I like writing. I like writing when I were a child, because before when I'm a child, I want to be
Because when
a
I was a
doctor.
child, when I was a child,
When I was a child, uh, I I want to become a doctor, and I want to have a good handwriting, and I have to practice a lot of times, and
Mhm.
I have to I mean I want to become a doctor and write it beautiful and carefully.
Mhm. I see. What, Dante, you also want to be a doctor?
Before I want to be a doctor, but I
Not
changed
now.
my new dreams.
Oh, what kind of dream do you have right now?
Footballer.
Oh, why not? I mean, for me, I spent 6 years in medical school and I decided to quit and then I become a teacher now. And right now, I take other jobs, so I become an astrologer and book writer or author also, and I'm a YouTuber, you know? So I think people should look at life like there are multiple things, there are many things people can do, not just one, I think. Why not? Now, so Chính, please. So what kinds of things do you like? What kind of things do you write during a typical day and why?
I
I usually
usually write
write
about
about
my
my
school
school
lesson,
lesson,
Hmm.
literature,
literature,
biology,
biology,
everything
everything
else.
else. So
So the
the
reason
reason
why
why
I
I
write
write
that
that
because
because
I
I
have
have
important
important
exam
exam
for me
for me
to
to
transfer
transfer
to
to
grade
grade
10,
10.
and
Hmm.
And
the
the
exam
exam
called
called
tuyển
tuyển
sinh
sinh
một.
một.
Okay.
Okay, that's
All
it.
right. So basically, all right, I think that's it. Now we should go to part two and part three now. So 45. Okay, this is 45. Okay. All right, let's try something here. 16, part two and part three, 16. Describe something important that has been kept in your family for a long time. Miêu tả một cái gì đó quan trọng mà nó đã được giữ trong gia đình các bạn một thời gian rất là lâu dài rồi. Like you can talk about furniture if you want. A piece of furniture, maybe. A piece of furniture. Nhớ là furniture không đếm được nha. Furniture is uncountable. So that's why we have to say a piece of furniture. Một mẫu đồ nội thất. Or you can talk about jewelry. Why not? Jewelry. Or you can, yeah, actually, jewelry is something that people keep for a very long time in the family, you know. Giống quà cưới, it's like a wedding gift. Some people they keep a watch, you know, một cái đồng hồ, a gold watch, for example. Some people they keep, how can I say, old items, like very high quality old items, such as scissors, you know, a pair, oh, sorry, scissors with S, okay? Remember, there's always an S at the end. Luôn luôn có S nha, cái này từ danh từ bắt buộc có S nha. Scissors.
Tại nó
All
đếm
right.
được đúng rồi.
Because, yes, it's a natural countable noun, multiple, like plural countable nouns. Về mặt tự nhiên nó là bản chất nó là danh từ đếm được số nhiều. Then it's naturally just a plural countable noun. Okay. Because there are two pieces in a scissor, you know. Luôn có hai mảnh kéo. Like jeans, clothes, always with S at the end, you know. Scissors as well. All right, so what it is when your family had it, gia đình bạn đã có nó lúc nào, nó là cái gì vậy? How your family got it, gia đình bạn có nó như thế nào? Explain why it is important to your family. Giải thích tại sao nó lại quan trọng đối với gia đình bạn.
Teacher.
Teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, I have
I
a
have a
problem
problem
here
here
that
that
I don't
I don't
know
know
what
what
is
is
the
the
thing
thing
that
that
my
my
family
family
keep
keep
for a
for a
long
long
time,
time,
but
Well,
that
but
you
is
can
it's
make up a
important.
important.
story. You can make up you can fake a story, no problem. Remember,
Can
IELTS exam is not an exam of knowledge. It's an exam of your English ability. So you can make up a full story, no problem. Em có thể xạo ra nguyên cả một cái câu chuyện, chẳng sao cả.
Can
Tại
I
vì
have
IELTS nó
one
là
we
minute?
kiểm
need
tra kỹ
this.
năng ngôn ngữ mà, có kiểm tra cái gì khác đâu.
Teacher,
Teacher,
can I
can
have
I have
one
one
minute?
minute?
Of course, you can have some time to prepare for this. And then part three of valuable items. Những vật dụng có giá trị, valuable items. So what things do family keep for a long time? Gia đình thường giữ cái gì trong một thời gian lâu dài? And you should also talk about the reason why they keep them. Tại sao con người ta lại giữ những vật dụng đó? Okay, and what's the difference between things valued by people in the past and today? Sự khác biệt giữa những thứ mà được trọng giá trị bởi con người trong quá khứ và ngày nay là thế nào? Like, what does it mean? It means people in the past, they value things differently from people in the present. For example, in the past, the fridge, the TV, the sofa, the car has a big value, you know. But nowadays, these things are very normal. And people these days, they value gold, maybe. They value bitcoins. They value there are other investments, you know, something like that. So people
Yeah.
value things a bit different compared to the past. So you should also talk about this one. And then what kinds of things are kept in museums? Có những thứ gì được giữ trong bảo tàng? So think about paintings, think about monuments, think about sculpture. Sculpture. Think about what else? Weapons, rusty pieces of weapons and equipment. Remember, equipment is uncountable. Không đếm được nha, equipment không đếm được nha. Rusty pieces of weapons and equipment. What else? Some museums they show movies, you know. They show 3D animation. Hoạt họa 3 chiều. They show 3D animations of war, of events in the past, something like that. Now, what is the influence of technology on museums? Ảnh hưởng của công nghệ lên trên bảo tàng như thế nào? Let's think about like what I just said about 3D animation. So it can reanimate. It can reanimate past events. Tái hiện lại những sự kiện lịch sử, những sự kiện quá khứ. It can reanimate past events and in a way that people can understand it easier. Think about you can use lighting. Chiếu sáng, tự chiếu sáng. You can use the lighting in a way that you make your museums beautiful and makes people want to go there, you know. And that's
Yeah.
also technology. And also there is something called virtual museum, I think. Nó gọi là bảo tàng ảo. I think virtual museum also exists. And you think about this one, okay? how about AI? Can we use artificial intelligence to help museums somehow? You can use, yeah.
I think yes.
Think about if the visitors want to ask something, they can ask that with an AI, you know. The AI will be able to explain to them the significance or the meanings of the paintings and everything else. So there is no need for a guide, you know, hướng dẫn viên. Không cần hướng dẫn viên. There's no need for a guide anymore. For example. Anyway, think about what else? Okay, so basically you have to pay an entrance fee when you enter a museum, right? So with technology, now you have to pay a fee. You can basically use your phone to pay the fees and you enter the museum. There is no need for someone to work there anymore, you know. So that helps museum to save or to cut cost, giảm giá thành, because you can have machines work and help you, you know. It cut cost. Think about that. And also, of course, museum need to be maintained, you know. So maintenance. Think about maintenance. Like for example, there can be a cleaning robot to wipe the floor, to mop the floor to wipe and mop the floor of museums, you know, so you don't have to hire a cleaning lady. All right, just give me a moment, please. Okay, Dante, you first. Please describe something important that has been kept in your family for a long time.
So it's jewelry. So my family had it like when like it's few years ago. My relative have a gift.
My relative.
My relative have a special gift for my family. It's jewelry, because I think it's my dad's birthday or what. I don't remember.
My dad, are you sure? My father's birthday.
My father's birthday or what? I forgot. And my dad, my father and my mother keep it for uh because it's have a special value. I think because I think that jewelry is important for my family. I think it's
okay. So, but I still don't understand why it's important to your family, Dante.
I forgot the reason, teacher.
Okay, you have to answer that as well. Okay, let's just say randomly that like the jewelry means a lot to my
the
parents.
jewelry means a lot to my parents.
I myself don't understand why. That is also an answer. You can also explain like that. Nó có nghĩa rất là nhiều đối với ba má tôi nhưng tôi không hiểu tại sao. Đó cũng là một câu trả lời. Yeah, that's also a way to answer that.
Wait, I think because that is for wedding anniversary for my family too, for my parents. Anniversary, wedding anniversary for my parents.
I see. All right, so Chính, please, your turn. Describe something important that has been kept in your family for a long time.
It is the story. It has
what? Say again?
The story. So it
it
has
has
black
black
color,
color
and
and
it
it
has
has
a
a
small
small
wooden
wooden
stick.
stick
Okay.
In the
in the
on the
on the
hashtag
head
side,
side,
and
and
so
so
it's
it's
always
always
in the
in the
back.
bed.
The
The
reason
reason
why
why
it
it
is
is
important
important
for my
for my
family
family
is
is
we
we
can
can
keep
keep
everything
everything
that
that
important
important
inside
inside
the
the
story.
story.
Mhm. I see. All right, but still, I don't understand why it's important to your family. Still, I don't understand why.
Yes, same.
Same.
I don't
I
know
don't know
why.
why.
Okay, so let's ask Chính now. What things do families keep for a long time? What do you think?
Can you
Can you
repeat
repeat
it,
it,
teacher?
The
teacher?
I got
question
I
like
is,
got like
things do families keep for a long time? Part three.
um,
uh,
it
it
is
is
safe.
safe.
So
So uh,
we keep for
keep
a
for a
long
long
time
time
because
because
there
there
is
is
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
cash
cash
and
and
gold
gold
inside.
inside.
It
It
is
is
important
important
things
things
that
that
my
my
parents
parent
kept.
kept.
Yes.
That's all.
That's all.
Okay. Now, okay, I'm not that satisfied with that answer, Jin. So I told you a lot of things that families can keep for a long time, things that's valuable. For example, gold, jewelry, or furnitures, I think is most of the time are those objects. Let's try again, Jin. So you need to explain what things and then explain why people keep them. Tại sao không vứt đi mà lại giữ? Why people don't just throw them away, but they keep these objects for a long time. Try it.
Uh,
Uh,
the,
the
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 things
things
that
that
my
my
family
family
ah,
ah
the
the
things
things
that
that
families
families
keep
keep
for a
for a
long
long
time.
time,
That
that
is
is
the
the
safe
safe,
because
because
it
it
can
can
store
store
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
cash
Mhm.
cash
and
and
important
important
uh,
uh,
important
important
things
things
belong to
belong to
your
your
family,
family,
and
and
it
it
is
is
very
very
strong.
strong
It's
to
it
it
is
is
very
very
hard
hard
to
to
Okay,
break.
okay,
break.
Dante. Okay, Jin. I think it's better if you share the same laptop with Dante now because it's echoing. It's really annoying. Let's just share the same laptop with Dante, okay?
So
So
I need
Because
to
it's
I need
leave.
to
echoing
leave
all
this.
the time.
Okay.
Okay.
Em tắt cái bên em là được rồi. Xong rồi
Yeah.
cứ mỗi lần trả lời thì em dùng em cứ dùng mic của bên Dante á.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, let's do that because it's really freaking annoying. It's annoying for me because I cannot really hear you very well, you know.
For me too, teacher.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Okay, Jin, so let's continue now from there. What do you say?
Okay. The things that families keep for a long time, that is the safe because it can store a lot of cash and
Of course, this.
important things that belongs to families. So it is very hard to break. So it is unbreakable.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm done.
It's supposed to be extremely durable. Extremely durable. Bền lắm luôn á. Extremely durable. Even if you shoot guns or use mines or bombs, it would not break easily, you know.
Yes.
You have to say no. No, it doesn't break easily. Okay, so what else? So, Jin, what's the difference between things valued by people in the past and today?
The difference is that in the past, people only value things like food, family, household appliance, because in the past people are very poor and they cannot afford many things, such as house and bed. And in today, people's wait, can I have one second to
Think.
uh
Sure. Okay, Dante, can you answer the question? What's the difference between things valued by people in the past and today?
I think the difference between things valued by people in the past is the fridge, the clock, or anything else in the house, because in the past a lot of people will see that the TV or the clock is the things valued for them, and
Those are things valuable for them.
yeah, it's valuable for them.
Valuable,
Valuable, able, valuable, and the
valuable, valuable for them.
valuable for them, and the difference between things valued by
Valuable for them.
value
Valuable for them.
for them. So the next one, the difference between things valued by people in the today is I think it's the phone, headphones, or any technology things, because today so in the present a lot of
In the
lot of
present, in the presence.
in the present lot of people are rich and normal. They can buy iPhone, iPad, or computer to make things. I think I mean it's valuable for them.
Valuable, valuable,
Value valuable for them.
valuable, about.
Valuable for them. That's all, teacher.
Okay, so very good. Actually, it's good. So, Chính, what do you think? What's the difference between things valued by people in the past and today?
So the difference between things valued by people in the past and today is people in the past, they are very poor. So the things that
They were very poor, right?
they were very poor. So the thing that the, the thing that is important is house, food, and household appliance.
Household
And
appliances.
and now people today is only see the things important like gold, jewelry, uh, iPad, iPhone, and computers.
Mhm.
So the price is kind of
It's kind of, yes, it's kind of
the
increased, all right? The
yes
kind of
increasing. That's all, teacher.
anything else? All right, so Chính, what kinds of things are kept in museums then?
What kinds of things?
What kinds of things are kept in museums?
There are old things that in the history that people museum usually keep things like uh, uh, things valuable in the past, and they keep the
Hmm?
I
Okay, we talked about like museum with monuments, with paintings, with old weapons and old equipment. Let's talk about them. Why do we keep those objects? And what those objects can teach people, especially children? Think about that, Jin, please.
Okay. Uh, Museum usually keep old things belong to the past, like sword, uh, painting, uh, picture in the past, because they are the they are the proof that to show people the history in the past. Yeah, I don't know what to say next,
Hey,
teacher.
Dante, what can you answer this one? What kinds of things are kept in museums? I know this part three is difficult, but especially the topic of history and crime, so try to learn how to answer them. So Dante, what do you think? What kinds of things are kept in museums then?
I think like the art in the past are kept in museums because in Paris it have a museum. I don't know what's that
Have
called.
là sao em? Có,
Yeah,
nó có sao? There are. In Paris, there is a museum.
there is a museum. They have a lot of they have
There
a lot of
there is, there is, there is, there is. Có, there is. Okay. There are a lot of things, yeah.
there are a lot of things like art or the art in the past, like Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci is like it's a lot of years ago, before Christ, or like 100 years ago.
100
He
years
draw
ago.
he draw the art of Mona Lisa, and someone found it and kept it in the museum. In the museum,
I see.
yeah, that's all. It's kind of hard.
Of course, it's kind of hard. Of course, it's kind of hard. Now, so Dante, what's the influence of technology in museums? I already explained to you.
I think that wait, I forgot how to what's AI, the full word.
Artificial
Arti-
intelligence.
Artificial intelligence is the
It's the
influence
influence. It's the influence.
influence of technology on museums, because artificial wait artificial, right? Or
Yes, exactly.
artificial intelligence can help you with the art history at, and tell you that it's here or go to the right one, and the artificial intelligence can say the history of
Can tell. Can tell, có thể nói cho ta biết. Can tell the history.
tell the history about history, like dinosaur, or about Jesus. That's all.
Interesting that you talk about Jesus here.
Teacher, can
You
I
mean
try?
arts, you mean paintings about Jesus, about religious painting, right?
Yes.
Religious paintings, những cái tranh vẽ về tôn giáo. Exactly. Okay, so Chính, please. So let's try what is the influence of technology on museums then?
So visitor can explore and engage with exhibits in ways that they were uh, unimaginable before. Uh, so with uh, the digital mapping solution, the museum can show visitor with a navigation experience. That's all.
Mhm. Think about animation. Is it a better tool to help people understand historical events than just looking at weapons and objects and story written down on books, you know?
Yes,
What do you think about that?
because animation can help people more imagine than the picture.
Mhm. I see. So, all right, let's just end this topic here. So this 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have to write them down, otherwise I'll forget. All right, so can you do for 13? I know you guys, I know you two have not worked before, but what if you are asked this question? Oh no, you're still student, right? So I don't think they will ask you a question about companies that employ people. I don't think so. Let's try 14 then. Describe a piece of local news that you were interested in. Miêu tả một cái mẫu tin tức địa phương mà anh chị hứng thú về chuyện đó. A piece of local news. Remember the word news here is uncountable. Không đếm được nha.
Yeah.
It has there's an S here, but it's uncountable. Be careful. So that's why we need a piece of news. Nó không đếm được nha, phải có a piece of news mới được nha. Describe a piece of news, local news. So it means the news it's about your local area. Tin tức về cái địa phương các bạn thôi. Mà các bạn hứng thú. You should say what it was about. Tin về cái gì vậy? Where you saw it, heard it. Bạn đã coi hoặc là bạn đã nghe cái tin đó là ở chỗ nào? Who was involved? Ai đã tham gia vào cái tin đó? Tức là có dính líu, cái tin nó dính với ai? Nó dính líu với ai? Nó nói về ai á? So what's the news about? Which person? What kind of people are involved in the news? Explain why you were interested in it. Giải thích tại sao bạn hứng thú về cái news đó. And then part 3 of news. Where do people get the news in your country? Con người ta có tin tức ở chỗ nào trong đất nước bạn? So it means that like, do they watch the news on TV? Do they read news on in the internet, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Telegram, TikTok, whatever, on radio, on YouTube, or something like that? And you should also talk about like why do they get news from that source? Tại sao ta là lấy tin từ cái nguồn đó nha. All right, so what kind of news do people like to read? Con người ta thích là đọc cái loại tin tức gì? Like think about sports, news about sports. Think about news about celebrities, những người nổi tiếng ha. News about celebrities. News about what's it called? Education. News about tax. Thông tin về thuế má, thuế phải trả những cái khoản mới. Or new policy. New policies, những chính sách mới from the government, you know. Or think about news. It has to be new, so it has to be new things, you know. Nó phải là những cái gì mà tin tức mới. Sports. Anyway, how can companies tell the public its news? Những công ty làm thế nào để nói cho quần chúng biết được những cái tin của nó? So it means that company, if they want to announce new products, thông báo những sản phẩm mới, they want to announce new services to the public, những dịch vụ mới cho quần chúng biết. How can they tell the public its news? Like, do they advertise? Những âm cho đúng nha. To advertise. And advertisement is a noun, mẫu quảng cáo. Động từ của nó là advertise. To advertise something. All right. So how do they tell the public it's news? Do they send messages? Gửi tin nhắn không? Do they send messages through the phone um, or through messaging app? Những cái app nhắn tin, messaging apps or something. Do they send emails to customers? Of course they do. All right. And what do you think about those methods? Mình nghĩ gì về những cái phương pháp đó, có hiệu quả không? Is it effective? Is it annoying or is it something? Now, next question. What do you think of the news on social media? Anh chị nghĩ gì về những cái tin trên truyền thông xã hội? Like, is it helpful? Có hữu ích không? Is it informative? Mang tính thông tin tốt hay không? Hay là toàn là tin nhảm? Is it just fake news? Or is it informative? Is it helpful? You know? Is it annoying to read? Is it full of dramas, for example? Đầy đầy những cái hỉ nộ ái ố, đầy những cái drama. Or something like that. What do you think of the news on social medias these days? Nhưng mà I think it's better to say it in different people's perspective, you know.
Yeah.
Different perspective. Mình nên nhìn nhận với nhiều cái góc nhìn khác nhau nha. Like for example, it depends. Because if you read news on Facebook, lots of dramas, you know. But if you read news on how can I say, trusted sources, những nguồn đáng tin cậy, the news are often much less dramatic, and it's much more accurate, you know. Nó thường là nó chính xác hơn nhiều đó. And much more trustworthy news. Now, next one. What do you think about public shaming of fake news? Bạn nghĩ gì về chuyện mà gây làm nhục cơ thể người khác ở nơi công cộng? Ví dụ như là nếu người ta mập chẳng hạn. If you say that someone is fat, short, or bald, không có tóc á, that is public shaming. Or fake news. Bạn nghĩ gì về cái chuyện làm nhục người khác ở nơi công cộng hoặc là tin giả or fake news? What do you think about them? How can we prevent those things? Is there a way to verify the news? Kiểm chứng thông tin đó có thật hay không? Is there a way to verify the news? And there's a verification, you know, quá trình kiểm chứng thông tin. There's also something you need to know, to censor a piece of news. Kiểm duyệt một mẫu tin chẳng hạn, tức là người ta chặn lại không cho cái quần chúng biết. To censor a piece of news means like, to censor a piece of news means that you do not let the public know that piece of news, because that piece of news can be offensive, mang tính xúc phạm, or it can spark a lot of public outrage. Nó có thể dấy nên phẫn nộ quần chúng lớn luôn á. It can make the public really angry, you know. Also, sometimes it's better to censor them. So we have the now is censorship, sự kiểm duyệt thông tin. And of course, you can report abusive behaviors. Có thể báo cáo những hành vi lạm dụng. You can actually report abusive behaviors online. Like report a comment. Tường thuật báo cáo một cái bình luận chẳng hạn. If someone abused the others. If someone bullied the others. Nếu ai đó bắt nạt người khác. You can, of course, you can report abusive behaviors. All right, so there's a lot of things to talk about in this topic. Now, you have some time to think. All right, so Chính, you first. Describe a piece of local news that you were interested in. Careful with the past tense. Quá khứ, quá khứ, quá khứ.
The news is about COVID virus. So I saw it when it is 2019. It is the
sorry,
first
2019, sorry, 2019, exactly. Sorry.
And I saw it along. I knew it because it is a dangerous virus can affect to
virus.
many
Affect
people.
Affect từ hả? Động từ affect và influence không có giới từ. Because it affects people. It affects people.
Affect people and it makes people health decrease. Many countries has involved to the COVID virus, including Vietnam, and the reason why I interested in because the whole world and the whole globe needs to careful about the virus because it's make many companies and business close and shut down because of it.
Anything else?
Yes, that's all.
Okay, I see. Now, okay, good. That's what was good. Dante, please, your turn. Describe a piece of local news that you were interested in.
It was about a flood in the central area in the Vietnam. So
in the Vietnam.
In Vietnam. In Vietnam.
In Vietnam.
In Vietnam. So I saw it last year, and I saw it in TV. Some reporters say in central area they got flood like about like 5 meters or what I forgot.
Okay.
So it was involved like because of rainy stormy.
I see.
So I were interested in because I have to support them in the central area. Support like donated about 100 Vietnam đồng. Just that.
1,000 Vietnam đồng, right?
Yes. At my school.
I see. Good. Good. Now, okay. So, Chính, please. So, where do people get the news in your country?
In the past, old people usually rely on newspaper and television channels. However, there's a good number of people that use online news to find out the news update and recent events.
What else there? All right. You need to expand this question, expand the answer a little bit. Why do people use, why people get the news from that channel? Tại sao con người ta lại lấy thông tin từ cái kênh đó? And you need to talk about different age groups, những nhóm tuổi khác nhau nữa nha. Like different age groups, they prefer to get the news from different sources, you know? Think about that, Chính. Okay. Come. Nói đi em.
Okay. Most of my most of adults in my country get uh, get the news by rely on newspaper and television channels for news. And for young people, they usually rely on online newspaper, and they are using social network to get news. That's all.
See. All right, good. Now, so Dante, so what kind of news do people like to read?
So football football of news people like to read is football because football is the most popular sport in the world. So it's
In the
everyone
world.
know.
In the
Yeah, in the
world.
world. In the world.
Old.
World.
In the
World.
world.
World. World.
In the
In the
world.
world. In the world. It has a lot of
There are a lot of.
there are
Có
there
là
are
there is. There are there is. There are there is. There are. There
there
are.
are there
There
are
are a lot of
there are a lot of interesting news
interesting news.
interesting news so interesting news and mm, wait, let me remember. I wrote news so like old people and young people can read the news of football.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all, teacher.
Okay, good. I think that's
Have
what.
to reason like that.
Okay, so Chính, can you answer that next question? How can companies tell the public it's news?
It's news.
Okay, right. Think about promotion of products. Think about selling of products, advertising their products to the public, advertising the services, you know?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, think about how you find products and how you can buy them from companies. Do they advertise it online? Do they make videos on like TikTok, something like that? Hình như hôm nay Chính không ổn lắm. It feels like you're not really feeling well today, Chính, right?
It's because in the morning
No.
I need
With a no.
to.
No, đúng nha.
Dạ sao thầy?
Phải chỉ là no, I'm not feeling well. Mới đúng. Of course, because you just had your mother's birthday, right?
No, teacher. I need to study three subjects for my important exam.
Why, I'm sorry. Sorry to need to know that. Now, so you can try this question.
Okay.
Right. How can companies tell the public it's news?
So the companies need to use their social medias and make a website to advertising their news to people, and it should it should
Yes.
make a they should advertising the companies by in the billboard to let many people see them. That's all.
Good. Those are good answers, I think. So what do you think, Dante? How can companies tell the public its news?
So in the companies, they will see the board of weather, like it's just a prediction, like how many how many degrees, like 35 degrees Celsius or 34 degrees
Yeah,
Celsius.
it's like a kind of announcement board. Cái bảng thông báo rồi.
Like it's announced board, so they will uh it will tell you that how many degrees Celsius in one day. So it will tell you and tell them,
I
and
think it's
they will
also called sticker board,
sticker board, right?
because people stick things on that board at the places where there are a lot of people traveling.
Oh, so can I try again?
Okay, sure, you can try again.
So in the companies, they have a
The companies in the
they have a
company
in the so in the companies,
companies
there there
there
are there are companies have a sticker board, so it will tell them how many degrees Celsius in one day, and the reporter
temperature,
will
the temperature, right?
no, reporter, not temperature. I know the temperature.
Mhm.
It's
You mean
about temperature. I know.
report of the daily events, you mean?
Yes, yes, it's like that.
Anything else? Yes,
So
of course. The company can tell its employees that way. Very good. But how about the public?
so
The
in
public here
public,
means the customers, like potential customer, những khách hàng tiềm năng,
yeah,
potential customers, and the normal people.
yeah. So in the public, um, some people will check social media news, and they will tell you that news to everyone in the public.
I see. Now, so Dante, what do you think of the news on social media?
So I think sometimes I trust the news on social media, but sometimes I never tr- I never trust of the news on the social media, because some social medias have a good companies good companies will tell you that tells you that that is the real news, and how many degrees Celsius is that. But some bad companies or the scammer will tell you
Most
that
scammers, they will try to publish a lot of news, fake news on
yeah, a
social
lot
media.
of fake news, and you think that will be a real news, but it's it's a fake news.
Of course, fake news. Those are fake news all the time. And they
Yes.
can make dramas, they can create what is it called? A stunt. Let's just
Mm,
this word. What is a stunt? A stunt is basically an exciting action, usually in a film that is dangerous or appear dangerous to usually need to be done by someone skilled. Một cái trò điện ảnh rất nguy hiểm. Or a stunt is also something that is done to get attention for people, for the person or people responsible for it. Giống như chiêu trò để mà giật tít vậy đó. Chiêu trò để mà có được sự chú ý quần chúng vậy đó. It's like a stunt. So, một chiêu trò để có sự chú ý, làm màu á. Actually, there's a saying to make color. Đúng nghĩa là làm màu luôn á.
là màu
Exactly.
mờ.
Cái chữ
là
make color thực sự là làm màu đấy. Actually, make color. Okay, so basically, yeah, you were talking about fake news and then scammers. They make stunts. and they make fake videos just to sell their products, right? All right, Chính, please. So what do you think about public shaming or fake news?
I think that the reason why they making public shaming and fake news, that is they want fame and they want to be more famous. So
So
they
the controversy, the more controversy,
the more controversy.
càng tranh cãi, the more controversy or the more controversy, the more attention, right? The more attention of the public, right?
Yes. Those fake news and public shaming can make people mad because of it. So they will get they will get these fake news and public shaming more and more biết biết rộng là sao vậy?
They will understand more, you mean?
Yes. That's all.
Okay, I see. Now, okay, so think about fake news. How does it affect people? And public shaming, how does it affect the victim? Nó ảnh hưởng nạn nhân như thế nào? Ảnh hưởng con người ta như thế nào? What do you think, Jim? Also think about the effects of those bad things on people. Like, for example, you talk about the nature of that. Em nói về bản chất của những cái này. Yes, but how does it affect people? What do you think, Chính?
Fake news will make people misunderstand about the news. It is good or bad, or it is the
All right, so Dante, what do you think about the public shaming of fake news? I mean, what's the effect of that on the victims or on the public?
I think public shaming or fake news I think it's very annoying
Of
because
course, tính từ
yeah,
bị tính từ chủ động, như thể hiện bản chất sự vật sự việc. Use annoying because it talks about the nature of public shaming and fake news, which is it makes people feel annoyed, but itself it is annoying. Tính từ chủ động bị động, cẩn thận.
yeah.
Tính từ in hoặc đưa ed, cẩn thận. So basically, what do you think, Dante, about public shaming fake news?
I think public shaming or fake news I'm I think it's annoyed because some scammers or some people want to try shaming or fake news. Some people think that shaming is good for them, but it's not good. Like it's shaming some people is bad, but they try to shaming a lot of times and make them very annoyed. And fake news, some scammer tries to talk about fake news and nobody cares about that.
Of course, but on the victims of public shaming, sometimes they die, you know. Một số trường hợp cái nạn nhân của public shaming họ chết luôn á, họ tự tử họ chết. A lot of the time, the victim of public shaming, especially in South Korea, ở Nam Hàn, they commit suicide. Họ tự tử luôn á. They commit suicide because they cannot bear the shame. Không thể chịu được cái sự hổ thẹn. They can't bear the shame anymore about public shaming. Okay, think about that. Those are really serious things, you know. Những cái điều rất là nghiêm trọng luôn á. Okay, so that's 14 for you. Let's try another one. 18 then.
Can you say again, teacher? I can't hear you.
18.
18.
Okay.
It's normal.
Describe a time when you worked in a group. Do you see that? Do you see that number 18?
Yes, I see.
Okay, describe a time when you worked in a group. Miêu tả một thời điểm mà các bạn đã làm việc trong một nhóm nào đó. You should say when it was, what you did, who you worked with, bạn làm việc với ai, explain why you worked in a group. Và giải thích tại sao mình đã làm việc trong nhóm đó. Why do you need to do that? Okay, and part 3 of team working, cái việc làm việc nhóm nè. Do you think team working is important? Anh chị có nghĩ rằng chuyện làm việc nhóm là quan trọng không? Okay, is it important for the whole group, for the individuals, cho nguyên cả cái nhóm đó và cho từng cá nhân thì sao, có quan trọng không? Like what kind, you could talk about like what kind of work require people to work together. Những công việc gì cần người ta phải làm việc cùng nhau. Think about that. And what kind of skills are required? Cần có những kỹ năng gì để làm việc cùng nhau? And then next question. How do people improve their team working skills? Con người ta cải thiện cái kỹ năng làm việc nhóm của người ta như thế nào? Think about improving their attitude first, you know? Phải cải thiện cái thái độ làm việc đó nha. Like, I think attitude is very important when they want to work in a team. Like, you know, people with big ego do not last long in a group, you know. Những người mà có cái tôi quá lớn không có tồn tại lâu được trong nhóm đâu. People with big ego, they do not last long in a group. Because when working in a group, you have to listen to the other people. You have to do things as a group. Mình phải làm nhiều thứ như là một cái nhóm vậy đó, chứ không phải là cứ hở ra cái tôi quá lớn xong mình nghĩ là thằng này ngu lắm, tại sao phải làm giống nó. You know, it's like people need to deal with their ego, you know, phải đương đầu với cái tôi của họ nữa. All right, and think about they need to listen more, you know. People need to learn to listen more. I think that those are the most important. And what do you think? All right, next question. Do you think that team working is for everybody? Why not? Bạn có nghĩ chuyện làm việc nhóm là dành cho tất cả mọi người không? Tại sao? Surely not, right?
I think yes.
Yes or no? Cẩn thận, Dante. Chính.
Yes.
Is it a yes or a no? Careful.
Yes.
Thì thầy nghĩ là cái này là no, it's not for everybody.
Tại sao vậy?
Because I think that it depends on their personalities, you know. Some people it's really hard to work with them. And sometimes it's because of their thinking and their background. Do cái cách suy nghĩ với cái background nền của họ không có đủ khả năng để làm việc cùng nhóm này. It's not easy to work with them.
Okay.
Like for example, me, I try to work in a group. Yes, I can do something, but in the long run, it doesn't work. So it really depends on how much you can give, how much you can give in. Mọi thứ nó đều về là cái chuyện mà mình chiều theo cái nhóm đó đến mức nào được thôi, đến lúc chịu hết nổi thôi. You know, because when you work in a team, you have to give in to the group. Phải chiều theo cái nhóm đó chứ phải lúc nào cũng theo ý mình. And there will be a limit that you can take. Đương nhiên cái gì cũng có giới hạn, mình có cái giới hạn mình chịu được thôi. There's a limit you can take. So I don't think the team working is for everybody, but of course it depends on what you think too. And sometimes team working can traumatize people. To traumatize people. Làm con người ta bị tổn thương. Sang chấn luôn á. Tâm lý luôn á. Sometimes team working can traumatize people, trust me. Because if you are sensitive, nếu mà các bạn nhạy cảm đi, and when you have to deal with so many people, it can traumatize you, okay? It's not easy. Just some ideas I have, okay? Các bạn đương nhiên có thể suy nghĩ cái riêng các bạn. Of course you have your own thinking. Now, what are the problems that can arise when team working? Có những vấn đề gì có thể xuất hiện khi làm việc cùng nhau? Of course you know the answer. Not that hard. Okay, good now. Please, Dante, can you describe a time when you worked in a group?
So when I mean 2 years ago, I was alone. I don't have any friends to play with me. So
You hang out with, careful. I don't have any friend to hang out with. To play with là
to
chơi
hang
nha.
out with
Ừ.
to hang
Hang
out with
dùng từ
people.
với.
So there is a group there is a group have a lot of people. So I want to go join that group, and my friend accept. So I have to help my friend help help my friend how to do this, like how to do this homework or how to do this homework. So I with my friends, work with my friends like mm, 4 friends, and I want to work in the group because I want to hang out with my friends, and want to have more friends and have I want to have more friends to play to hang out together.
I see. All right, good enough. All right, so Chính, please. So describe a time when you worked in a group.
That's what my last semester exam. So
semester nhưng hai. Last semester.
Last semester exam. So that was a biology test that it's require group work. I was researching for many kinds of plants, and I work with 5 people in the group. And the reason why I work in the group because
Yes, why?
Because it is a hard exam, so I need a group to help me this work.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, good. Now, so Chính, please, do you think team working is important?
Can you repeat again, teacher? I cannot hear you.
Think team working is important?
Of course, because there are many lessons that require time to do it, and if you're gonna do it alone, so it's kind of you will need a lot of time to done it. So that's why we need team working to make it more easier and less more time consuming.
I see. Right. Okay. So what do you think, Dante? Do you think team working is important?
I think team working is important because team working needs to have times to do the homework when they have the hard homework.
Because okay, cái câu của em có vấn đề là về logic, có vấn đề về người văn phạm luôn. There's a grammar problem and logic problem with your last sentence. So I think that in order to do teamwork, people need to have a skill. Con người mới có kỹ năng nha. Cái chữ teamworking vốn bản thân nó không có kỹ năng. Because I think that in order to do teamwork, people need to have a skill. Let's try that again, Dante. Do you think team working is important?
I think teamworking is important because team, many members in the group they have to do the hard work and uh, work together and they have to do the exercise or if they need it. That's our teacher. That's why the team working is important.
Okay. Okay, so Dante, how do people improve their team working skill? What do you think?
So improve. So they have to improve their intelligence first. Like they wait. Let me improve. They have to do the easy work first, and then they have to work the hard work later, and they have to like friendship together and work together when they have any hard work.
Okay.
That's our teacher.
Okay. Okay, so Chính, please. All right, so do you think team working is for everybody? Why not? What do you think, Chính?
Who teacher?
Chính ơi, do you think that team working is for everybody? Why? Why not?
For me, is no, because there are some people cannot
There are
adapt.
some people who cannot. Cẩn thận.
There are some
Đúng pháp.
people.
There are some people who cannot.
There are some people who cannot adapt to team working. Some of them have different things, and some cannot. Some cannot work with many people. They might have a hard time when team working.
Yes.
That's our teacher.
All right. So but you need to you need to really discuss like the problems that people can have when team working, why you think it's not for everybody. Chính, can you try that again? Em phải banh nó ra, phải mở nó ra. Tại sao là team working không phù hợp với tất cả mọi người? Nó có vấn đề gì? What can be the problems? You know? Hello? Chính, it's
Hello.
your time. You can still, you need to really discuss this one in more details, you know? I'm not satisfied with this answer. Thầy vẫn chưa thỏa mãn. Em phải giải thích là tại sao nó không phù hợp với mọi người, nó có vấn đề gì? What can be the problems?
So they might be obstacle for their team, and they might usually
Yeah.
they might usually got problems when do they own roles.
Roles?
Yes, roles.
Like the roles in the workplace. So it's just like incompatibility, right? Or you can just
Yes.
say they are not compatible with the team. Họ không có hợp với cái đội đó. They're just not compatible with the team. And so there are a lot of dramas, a lot of difficulties that can arise. Difficulties, a lot of difficulties that can arise because they're not compatible with the team, you know. Arise tên động từ nha.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chính, please. Okay, so what are the problems that can arise when team working? Think about that.
The problems like they are not, they can't team working, like they don't understand each other, they don't understand each other. It's the first reason, and the second reason is that like they don't know how to do that homework or that exercise. It's the second reason, and the third reason that is they always agreeing each together, like they
They
don't,
always argue with each other. They
they
always
always argue
argue with each other.
each
Okay.
other, and they don't want to do their hard
And the
the
work is slow. And the
team
work is
working.
very slow, right? Because of that. Tại vì nó dẫn đến điều là cái công việc nó rất là chậm chạp. Because the work is slow because they do not work together well, you know. Because they do not work together well. Làm việc cùng nhau không tốt. The work is slow. That's a problem. So what do you think, Dante? What are the problems that can arise when team working?
So they don't understand each other when they are doing the homework. They always argue when the
Argue. They
work
always argue.
argue argue when the work is hard, like they think the answer, they have a different answer, and they don't think about that. And then
How about, okay, there's another problem, especially in Vietnam, I can see that. People
yeah,
always
and the last
people always rely on the best individual with the best skills. Con người ta luôn luôn phụ thuộc vào cái cá nhân mà giỏi nhất với cái kỹ năng tốt nhất, gánh tim thấy mồ luôn á. People always rely on the best individual with the best skills to do the job for them, to do the work, to do most of the work for them. So it leads to lazy teammates. Những người bạn cùng team rất lười. It leads to lazy teammates. And that is a very common problem in Vietnam, you know, and in other country as well. Vấn đề rất thông dụng luôn á, rất thông thường thấy luôn á. Okay, so I think that's it for today. I think that's good enough for today, I guess.